But the main story is, the main factor is, how can we stop Super Marco? Hey Brusko, are you sure you want to zone out? Are you sure you want to frontline? But now the teams are starting to turtle. It's an even ball game.
All right, gonna grab him back too. Brusko goes in with a flicker wild charge, gets the knock up. Now just gonna go ahead and sacrifice himself, getting thrown around as Brusko falls. But FNATIC Onic, King Kong wanted the objective and they get the second turtle of the game.
Still worth again that Falcons AP Bren. Now the main question here is,
wait! There's the penalty zone we were talking about. They're going to try to drag Super Friends. Eternal Guard drop down too. Has to pop the beacon. They might still go for more. They drag King Kong back. He dodges it. And Flaptzy will go in under the wall, under the turret, as he gets Spear Destruction. Oh, multiple members. I don't think you pull the trigger on that, even if you are Super Marco.
You're going to just define the trade with 2 kills. And this time it's going to be a 5-on-5. Who's going to get the turtle here? It looks like King Kong still.
Wow, even with that. But is there a counterplay here? FCAP pops a conceal. I don't think they're going to find anything.
But look at Marco, though.
3 for 3 objectives. Marco pushing on the bottom side, as he should, as the Mozcom. This is one of the things that really reminds me of, you know, how teams, for a while, especially last year, they were looking. Brusko should be fine. Yeah. So they were looking at FCAP. Oh, he wants to fight, goes in, conceal, wild charge to follow it up. Here's Super Marco firing back now. Oakwood goes in with the penalty zone, won't be able to lock it down because of the power of nature, and now gets taken out of the picture. Last Insanity already popped as well, still going to be looking for more. Kirk goes in, pops the Primal Wrath. Couldn't pick up a kill. It's only Oakwood that goes down.
Wow.
Does FNATIC Onic go for the Lord here?
I think they have to go for the kill, either pick up onto Brusko, because right now a lot of resources have been expended. And now Brusko suffers the brunt of the Lantern Flare.
Good backup here. They're going to jump in. Kelra going for the kill. Has to flicker defensively. And now Kelra. Oh, the Spear Destruction can land. And here comes Super Marco. Able to pick up a double. Looking for the next one. Is this the triple? He comes. He shows up. Grabs the kill. And now they're going to be able to get the Lord. Super Marco, does he want more? Kirk's just around the corner. I don't know what Kirk's going to accomplish here, but still, what a play. What an entrance from Super Marco. I don't know what it is. Super Marco, a lot of Mozcom players do this. You don't see them for the majority of the game because they're just, you know, farming up, doing their thing, sitting in a side lane. And then it comes down to one of those fights, one of those objectives where it's like, yep, there's one Spear Destruction, boom. We turn it around. And then you really feel that Mozcom. And then it looks like FNATIC's going to try to make a counterplay with this push here. They already used the conceal. They're going to crash down. Penalty zone there as well. Again, the Spear's going to come following up. And now King Kong will get taken out of the picture. And there's Kirk as well, as FCAP looks to crunch down, close down under the turret. The Lord finally goes down, but FNATIC Onic down 2.
Oh, down 2 inhibitor turrets here for FNATIC Onic. Still 4 members.
Let's see if they can do it. They're going to try to keep it together, and Brusko goes for the sacrifice, but it might be too late. They can't clear out the minions. FCAP goes for more kills, but they go for the base as they take game number 1.
What stands in the way of the Super family is none other than Super Marco. These are games that you didn't expect it would end, but it ended right away.
Whew. I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm sure the panel has a lot to say.
I guess I don't need to know what he thinks. He thinks it's absolute cinema. Right there. Ladies and gents.
Welcome to the English Desk. My name is Inga, and together with me is Naisu. Naisu, what do you think about the crazy draft?
You know, I have to agree with the panel here. 1 out of 20 times you're going to see this, even in my brain. And he's running a Revitalize too. Kirk not only took the Alpha in the XP lane, but he's also like, yeah, I'm going to take Revitalize with people, and he seems like he doesn't die.
Yeah, we've seen it yesterday actually with Ryota. Beautiful performance with the Phobias, but right now Falcons AP Bread.
Oh! Brusko jumps in with a flicker too, going to land the Rage, and they get all frozen under the turtle. King Kong will grab it. The fight's still going to break out. Kirk's still up here. They toss him up. Flaptzy goes back in with the Infernal Pursuit. Super Prince will pick up a kill. Fence. Does FCAP still actually want to follow up? Unstoppable Force, they're going to toss him up into the air. I don't think you can heal up of that. As Kirk falls, 3 members of FCAP will pick up the kill. And on the cross side of the map, they're going to go for Super Marco. Tries to go in with Spear Destruction, gets thrown in the wall with a Rage.
Wow.
He'll go off and survive it all. Super Marco, he's bulletproof for a reason.
Two turrets already taken down by the gold standard up against Super Marco, but Brusko!
Brusko going to go in, gets the rage off too, and they get knocked up. Spirit Destruction going to be able to find them as well. King Kong will jump back in, but there's just too much damage coming out from FCAP right now as 3 members already down, and Super Marco continues the chase as he finds King Kong. He's looking for Super Prince.
Purify.
Takes quite a bit of damage himself. He doesn't care. He goes in and picks up the Maniac. It's a wipeout. FCAP. Huge shift.
Super Maniac to top things off once again. Wow. Chasing after Disaster. Brusko jumps in.
Brusko there, the rest of the team, they might disengage. King Kong pops the Retribution. He's looking for Super Marco. He's had enough of him and he can't get him again. Frigid Glacier going to stop Kelra. Kelra goes in with the I'm Offended and flickers defensively, and they re-engage on top of the fight. And they're still going, but they're sustaining through everything. And FCAP finally still finding one. King Kong tries to back off. Super Prince left there versus 2 as he gets taken out.
A 2-for-1 trade for FNATIC Onic. But the main story is, the main factor is, how can we stop Super Marco? Because that was another beautiful catch from Brusko. And Few always just ready to expend those kills and make sure to save his gold laner and meet 4-0-1.
What makes him so bulletproof, it's not just, you know, his amazing skills, but the fact that the team plays around him. And you see this with FNATIC Onic as well. And right now it's just FCAP inching further and further away, and now for the Lord to be the taking. Kurt's going to jump in and they go and get it. Kyletzy secures the Lord.
Brusko.
Fight's going to break out. Brusko in the front of it all. They'll find Few to take him down, but Super Prince still waiting for the entry point here. Ogwin goes down. Few's out of the picture. A double for King Kong, and now they look for more. Super Marco and Karltzy have to disengage, but it looks like King Kong wants still to put the pressure here on the jungle side. Super Marco will keep them at bay, but they want to push it down mid. The Lord making its way down the bottom for FCAP.
I mean, Brusko again, a beautiful setup onto Few. Plus, this is where the Alpha XP lane kicks in, the sustain. He was able, but look at Kyle!
Oh, again, Spirit Destruction going to land it. Here comes Super Marco again! Turning things around when FNATIC Onic thinks they have it in the bag. But they'll get zoned out again, and Lord still up as Super Marco and Few walk with the Lord.
Prior to that clash, I thought Falcons AP Bren weren't able to utilize this Lord. But with the play from Kyle, with the play from Marco, I think they're going to demolish all the outer turrets here of FNATIC Onic. And if you're FNATIC Onic, what do you do? Because technically you're doing things right. You have the setups. Kelra has a beautiful I'm Offended place plus the Don't Run Wolf King. But how do you catch Marco?
That's the question FNATIC Onic Philippines has asked themselves, and then now at this point he picks up the Wind of Nature as well. So even if you catch him, he's got a little window now defensively. Just the lineup too.
Conceal from Owen.
Conceal going to go in. They're going to go for Kelra. He has to flicker out too. They get that. Brusko engages the fight, and they're going to fight it out once again. Super Marco still in the backside, just unleashing. Ogwin will get taken out though. Now FNATIC Onic Philippines full force. Tanky enough on the front side, they'll just secure the buff.
That's the FNATIC Onic's opening. Always try to avoid that Frigid Glacier, and if you do, that's one checklist done. You can counterattack, you can counter-engage, and heads up play from Kelra for wasting the initiation of Ogwin there. Have the upper advantage here in comes of the Lord. But still, Kyletzy is here. It's going to be a retribution battle between the two junglers.
Few waiting for the ultimate to be back up. FNATIC Onic just going to go for it, and they fight it out. King Kong will be able to get the Lord, and now fighting it out. Flap's going to be the one to fall. Brusko gets the rage off before he gets taken out by Super Marco. With a crown going to be used, and Karltzy jumps in.
Marco!
He's finally taken out. It's Super Marco again. He's Super Moskov at this point. As they turn it around, it's a 2-for-3 trade, but the Lord was for FNATIC Onic Philippines.
Well, okay, that time, they were able to catch Marco. They were able to evade the Frigid Glacier, but still, Falcons AB Bren came out on top. Although FNATIC Onic, they got the Lord. At this point, what do you do? That's a 703 KDA. Brusko, last effort with the Tyrant's Rage, connecting onto 2, even onto Super Marco. But despite all that, Marco remains unkilled. Marco remains bulletproof.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, and look at this, super Mac. He's the third player to get a Maniac this
Mac 4.
season. Mac 4. The first two players, Aurora, Bennyqt, and FNATIC Kelra. Man.
What do you do? Because eventually you'll have to send someone onto the top lane to deal with the minions.
That's what they're going to do. I don't know. They might actually push this Lord in here. They're going to give the signal, too. They're going to fight it out. Ogwyn also jumping in. Kyle will get the Lord. There's the Spear of Destruction we were talking about. He doesn't follow it up because the objective was already secured.
Oh, he's going to push.
He's going to push that top side. It was only Flap that went down. And it looks like they get the call. You know what? Let's go ahead, get healed up, and then push in with this objective.
Win streak at stake here. They need a good setup from Brusko, from Kelra, from anyone, just to stop the momentum of Falcons AP Bren right now.
Right now, they're just going to clear the Lord. They focus on that. That's down. They hold on to that middle turret sliver of health, but will get pushed in here. So FNATIC Onic still backs against the wall, trying to defend the best they can. First turret to the base, going down mid-side. FCAP puts their eyes set on the top. Ogwyn pops the conceal, doesn't find anything. Brusko will be able to jump in though, gets ejected into the backside as Flap's gonna go down and FNATIC Onic will want to fight it out. There's the passive coming out from View and FNATIC turns it around, finding 2 kills, make it 3. And now the momentum in their favor.
Oh, FNATIC Onic going all mid here. They can actually get an inhibitor turret or might even end the game. What's the call for Falcons AP Bren? Super Marco has the Spear of Destruction. He can recall, he can enter anytime. Ogwyn's left to fend for himself as they try to burst down the turret.
There's the Spear. They're going to keep Marco there, though. It's only Ogwyn. They're trying to buy some time. Flaps up in 10, trying to clear that minion out. Still there. And FNATIC Onic, they took care of him. Marco doesn't go back, and they'll maintain the streak. FNATIC Onic Philippines does it in the reverse sweep.